They want to answer that with a little bit more fire.
Now it's opened up a gank opportunity.
It's like it's bait, insta flash, but he's still going to follow through with one of his own, and now Ramane on the chase. Looks like we're going to have some backup, but will it be too little too late? No, it is not, as Riris comes in. First blood's going to be on Tussle, as it's picked up by Riris, and the Scatter of the Week scatters Ramane back. Caught up for just a second, not stunned, but meanwhile there's a gank up top. Godquai, he flashes forward. Oh, and there's going to be a Hero's Entrance on top of that Rumble. There's no flash, and Eevee, let's see what he can do. Taunted up under the tower. Tussle trying in for the relief effort, but just too late.
Yeah, too little too late, and great.
Teleport ward already down, and Godquai looking to go in. Oh, they've got to jump up, and Yutori Mayashi is going to get a knockback, but Galio's right behind him, and even though Evie's there, it's not going to be nearly enough. Even Mission coming in, not needed for the cleanup duty. That's a double kill for Unified.
And there's a lot of members here, not the biggest creep wave, so they should be cleared out by Rampage, and their tower shouldn't be underhand, but hold on.
Oh, man, Evie even flashes, but he gets taunted up off the back half.
And this Tristana.
Yeah, it looked like Hong Kong Attitude wanted to try to get the catch off, but it was Dara that they managed to find, and this is the team fight chance for Rampage. Can they get the kills off? Godquai not quite going down, but they've got a taunt up onto the Tristana. Yutori Mayashi going down to Mission's ultimate. Power unleashed on that last tick of health bar. Now Ramane trying to save some lives off the back half of it. Doesn't really matter too much. Evie's forced to flash back behind the wall of Dara. And Hong Kong Attitude not losing a man. They are this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it going. There's the lockdown on the Rumble, and in comes Riris. The gank squad was real in the mid lane. 23 minutes, we've got 6 kills on the board for Hong Kong Attitude. Dara has got the block up here, but they can see they're going to turn around. Don't need the big purple worm. Instead, they want the fight, turning it over onto Tussle if they can get him out of the picture while the Baron's still aggroed. Looks like Mission's going to get knocked back, but he's staying alive for the time being. That's a big shield. Baron gets smited on down, and Riris is still holding on to everyone from Rampage.
Here comes Evie.
Hong Kong Attitude, they've not lost a man. Evie looking to come around the side, but it might be too little and too late. Godquai still stunned up. Looks like he's going to be the first casualty of the team, or is he? One more auto attack is going to do it for Ramane, but that is a death effectively to block out the potential steal attempt as Godquai finds Death Rush, but looks like it might be the death of Rampage. Riris going all the way in. The equalizer's thrown down, but it's just going to make them back off. Riris even claiming a kill for himself, while the rest of the team is bringing up the rear. That's a double kill. That Galio deals some serious damage. Shield of Duran. Ramane stunned up. Scout of the Weekend Unified with the last hit. It means the door is wide open. Power comes in. He hops back into the fountain, but their Nexus towers are being cut through. Dara, last chance saloon here as he throws up the Glacial Fissure, but the Nexus is bare with the minions on top. Tussle going down and out. Nothing they can really do here as Mission gets himself a spree kill, and this is going to be all she wrote for Hong Kong Attitude. This is the start. This team wants to be top 16, and a big win on their board is going to help them do it.
And it's only a single kill as well as an Infernal Drake that denies them the perfect game. HKA came in today and said, we are going to smash top.
Yeah, so I think it's a pretty safe bet to just say, yeah, that's true. Tearwolf, okay. Oh, he finds Dowell and Venus. Kick back into Pallet. Oh, he thought his own neighborhood was safe, but not anymore.
So the play still stands. They wanted to go bottom. I was questioning if he wanted.
Going back in, Inspire, and there's a root on Mantaraya.
Yeah, but they retain their health bars. You know, Kog'Maw wasn't killed, and Galio threatening the dive.
Oh dear, Nocti, he's gonna give it, or is he still staying alive through the root? Gets the eat on Mantaraya, flashes away to the safety of behind the rest of his team, and now KLG.
You know, they could just exploit other areas on the map while KLG are busy down here.
Yeah, but YG, they find themselves a little bit outgunned. Fix gets 1 kill on the board. That's the first for Chaos Latin Gamers. Nocti, let's see how tough he can hang under this tower. This time, no help is coming, so get in the pit. And looks like Nocti's going to try to buy a little bit of time with his health bar. Fix gets 2, but look what's happening up top.
Exactly, and this is the play that KLG were trying to get.
Or will it be Young Generation that stepped too far forward? Pallet, he has to go quick. And it looks like Tearwolf gets the pit on, but it doesn't matter. He's going to be jumping right back. Fix gets 1 kill to start things off. Now Ol just trying to look tasty as KLG on the chase. Living Artillery, 1 shot, 2 shot. Young Generation, there's Big Cora right in the back. Nocti takes down Tearwolf right off the end of it. Looks like 2 roots down. Slow's gonna have to flash away. Pluto and Fix turn things out. Can they get the damage on Mantaraya? Trying to go for the dive under tower, but it's a shutdown as Big Coro does go big. And as the dust settles right now, it looks like Young Generation, they know they've got the firepower to burn this one down. Tearwolf still 5 seconds from respawn. Mantaraya trying to disrupt, but I don't think it's going to happen. Couple more auto attacks, gets the root. Taunt doesn't really matter. Noel even finds the APM to spam his buttons and get himself some swag at the end of that one. So smited down, Baron at 24.5 minutes. They'll be pretty happy that they still have a chance now. Nocti tanking up 3. Tierwolf jumps the pit, but I don't know if he wants this Thunderdome to go on. Nocti just gets a numb on, and Tierwolf having to back away. Rupture, flag, drag. They will be able to shut him down. Fix has got a 4th kill of his own.
But what did they lose in return? It's the bot inhib tower. It's massive damage on the mid tower. And Venus is like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Grouped up with Nocti, they decided that they wanted to apply the Baron in every single lane, try to apply so much pressure across map and split up KLG. Makes sense, they are a composition about the Kog'Maw, so they want to be grouped up, but it leads to situations like this.
Yeah, now unfortunately finding himself without a whole lot of allies, trusted that he'd be able to get out of harm's way, and not the case this time around.
Quick, they've killed the Corki, get to the base!
Yeah, tag time. All right, Big Koro and Pallet on the inhib, teleport coming in, and the rest of KLG coming, and I don't know if Young Generation's bottom lane will be able to get out of this one nice and safe, but they realize they might just be able to kill Fix before it happens. That is a lot of shields right there, and I don't know if YG can take this fight as the teleport's about to finish. Nocti comes in, it's a shutdown for Fix onto Big Koro, but it's still a melee in the mid. There's the Featherstorm coming out. A few speed ups, but there's no damage. They've already lost one Nexus turret. Tierwolf looking for Nowell, but the rest of Young Generation turn forward. Venus gonna get a kick off. Tierwolf gets the Thunderdome on, but it doesn't matter. Nowell is still able to fire over the edge of the pit. Slow going in, gets a knockback, finding Pallet. Mantarraya makes a hero's entrance, and that's 1 kill to start off this fight.
Fix
but
is
Chaos
still going.
Gamers, they've already found 2. Fix is still looking massive right now, but is it going to be enough? Nowell gets Mantarraya, and 1 by 1 the protectors fall, and so does the Kog'Maw. A double kill for Nowell, and there's nothing but the base. 30 minutes exact on the clock. Young Generation staying alive and take the win over KLG.
I mean, it was a 20K gold difference in the end, so Fix tried to do what he could, but he just couldn't go Super Saiyan enough as Young Generation just mow over Chaos Latin Gamers.
Yeah, we're gonna need a couple more episodes of training montage before that.
So I'm glad to see Cass again. We've seen multiple different iterations of the build. We've seen Cassiopeia is going towards the Rod of Ace. Here they go.
Okay, Scout of the Week. That might just save his life. However, the barrel comes out.
Cass.
A little bit too late. Dodged by Ramane, and it's first blood on the 1v2.
Oh, here comes Tussle.
Oh, man, this just turned right around. 1907 Fenerbahce thought they had the inside track, but Ramane gets the kickback onto Crash, but he might just seal the doom of his mid laner. No, it's a Shen Shield. And what a play for Rampage. Evi's not even going to try to go and defend. He's going for the mid lane. They want to dive it here.
Yeah, and Rampage are making it very clear that the mid lane is what they want.
All right, Scout of the Week. The Unleashed powers on top of Frozen. They push him back, and it looks like Ramane is going to make it out by the skin of his teeth.
Again.
Everyone's coming in. And not to mention, they've also got the Ardent Sensor. Oh, my goodness. Japone gets the steal out on the end. They can't quite pick up the Eye of the Rift Herald, so Rampage decide they want to take the 5v5 fight right to him, but they're getting a little bopped around. Crash starts it off with a party barrel to kill Evi, and Ramane isolated.
Speaking of out of position, hello?
Yeah, Frozen. He's got to slither away real fast, but Tussle flashing forward, bringing the Shen to the party. That might have been overkill, but Evi is able to finish the job. Tussle shakes the stone right off. The bear crash around the back of the pit, but this Baron's not nearly low enough. Can they turn for the fight? Thaldrin, that is a big shield on top of him, and he flag drags in, goes for the dome, and Ramane's gonna fall to start things off. Frozen cleaning him up off the back of it. Yutori Mayashi knocked up to the high ground, but he's not able to get anything.
Pull the trigger on the Baron.
Yeah, they got Baron fever for sure. Now Tussle looking to try and catch out onto Padden. He gets the kick back into Ramane, turns and burns, and they're gonna be able to find him. Rampage taking out the carry right there, and even through the heal, they might have the chance to take the Baron this time.
But they still need to
find out that lone control ward. Padden and Japone still standing strong, and Crash gets caught on the stun. Tussle around the side looking to delete. Padden gets the kick off and interrupts the jump. That might just be enough to do it. 5-man, they're going to turn for this one, but they're going to have to fight for it with 3 Infernal Drakes. A 4v5 might not be stop this one. A lot of pings flying on all sides. Evi's not started to stop, and it's going to be Tussle who gets knocked up into the team. Still a lot of damage, but they got wild growth on, and it's going to be a big party barrel. Redemption is not going to land on Adara. Let's see if they can take out Frozen to start things off. There's a shutdown for Evi, and the Kog'Maw will find a kill onto Thaldrin. Rampage looking to finish this fight. Padden already jumped away, though, and will this finally be the time for Rampage to get the kill? Crash is caught out. If they can take down the Smite, that might just be enough. Crash moving back forward.
And Tussle is taking a lot of damage standing behind the monster.
Oh, you can say that again. Evi tried for the taunt, but it's not enough. They're inside the back of the Baron pit. Yutori Mayashi forced to flash away. Not in this fight. Evi's isolated for the team, and everything is going wrong. Padden gets Ramane looking for Evi. They turn back onto the Baron, and the aggro doesn't even reset.
Disaster. The indecisive means that 1907 Fenerbahce will get the Baron, but Tussle, the miracle still.
Let's see if he can do it. Sends the Sonic Wave just a smidgen too late. Down he goes. And 1907 Fenerbahce contenders even on the world stage. And once again, it looks like 1907 Fenerbahce might be joining those ranks pretty soon as Crash goes in, gets the knockback, and they're going to start the deletions. Yatari Mayashi's already out of this fight, and so he goes. So goes the damage. The dominoes are falling, and they just keep on moving. The double kill for the Casio. They don't even need that inhibitor. Already got one down in the bottom. There goes the ace. 35 minutes on the clock, and it's all over but the crying as 1907 Fenerbahce turn it back around, getting themselves one more win and going undefeated in their group.
Fenerbahce executing on what Rampage was just a bit gun-shy in doing, which was pulling the trigger on the Baron as soon as they saw they had an advantage.
A lane phase that does have good wave
as well. It's a 2v2. Cap's not on his way yet, and of course no shockwave because he already used that in the lane. Soaz with the twisted advance trying to dodge the shield of Durand, but there comes the taunt, and now Soaz is having to run up towards the top side. Here's the hero's entrance. Soaz so low, gets taken out. First blood. KLG is Mantaraya and Plugo combined.
And it hasn't leashed.
Oh, cast to curse, allowing you to play around the Shem, play around the Galio, play around these globals. They're also trying to play around bots. They're getting knocked back. Here comes the TP by Soaz, but that's going to be a little bit too late here. Now, Fnatic decide to cancel the teleport and lose the Rift Herald, so it's a pure gain to finish the Andries Torment. T-Wolves gets jumped on here by Reckless, looking for the recharge, but here comes the Galio, and perhaps Reckless has been baited in. Knocked back, Mantaraya there as well. The taunt drops up Fnatic at 5 members, and now Reckless is still alive. Already we're going to see the KLG members falling lower and lower. The shockwave double flash. Here comes the Featherstorm from Fix, but already Soaz has been able to kill T-Wolves. Slow dead as well. KLG had no damage, and Fnatic had the members to do, and KLG gave a few presents over to Fnatic, but at the moment they're trying to be the party upsetters. There's the Baron falling, Fix dead as well, and now KLG have to run for the hills. Plugo caught out the explosive charge, doing a lot of work. He's going to get taken down eventually by Fnatic, and Fnatic will get 5 kills and secure themselves the Baron.
And Cap's gonna get shielded.
Mantaraya not quite able to make the big play he wanted to there. He goes down as well. 5-2 in favor of Fnatic. 2 towers to 3. Sensei.
Almost.
Do I void rush? Do I void rush? Not quite. But Soaz is going to jump into the backline here. Comes the hero's entrance and knock up onto Mantaraya, but the root actually cancels the Galio coming into that fight. Redemption for Fnatic as they try and take down KLG in the base. 26 minutes in. Fnatic are not done with this fight yet, but perhaps Reckless is done as he gets knocked in. The Stand United comes out to keep Fix alive, and KLG are now the ones on the back foot as Fnatic continue to pound down, to continue to step forth and say, KLG will take you on in your base. Cap splashes in, Fix goes down, and there's the double knockup onto Mantaraya as well. He is going to go down to Pound Town as Fnatic continue to clean up kill after kill after kill in the base of KLG.
And Fnatic, we said that KLG had a composition where they're looking to protect Fix. The Orianna and the Janna able to get Reckless every time he jumps in, and they made quick work of KLG.
Fnatic are going to secure the top spot in their group. Group C belongs to FNC 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want to see from that Pool 1 seed. That was a game that's reminiscent of the dominance that we've been seeing from some of those teams. 26 minutes and 51 seconds.
It took them some time. It took them some time to really come online, but
shield, you had to flash when that combo comes out.
Great burst. Here's Crash as well. Mission coming in from the side is Frozen, looks for the trade. Down from the top side is Thaldren, but he's already low. He roots on towards Godcry, who tries to get to the Basco, but it's first blood for Crash, and they're going to chase onto Rivis as well. Just need a red buff to slow it down. That Galio, the flash will come out soon. One more auto attack from Crash. He could flash for it. There's the stun lock underneath the tower. The Justice Punch knocks Crash back. Still a flash available for this Galio. Thaldren's coming in. Galio flashes. We go.
I think you're just done for as soon as the Alistar.
And there's the knockup, there's the kill, easy peasy, say HKA as they secure their first kill of this game.
Yeah, you're done for as soon as the Alistar does.
You such a great mid lane, he is the carry.
Again, Thaldren did this before.
Mission's gonna get locked up, no flash knock back, but here comes the tree, and there goes Mission.
And this is fantastic from Thaldren. When he got on this Maokai in the previous game, and this is the awkward thing right here, Thaldren is being aggressive, but this is Unified showing up out of nowhere.
And Thaldren is going to get shredded down by that Tristana. Great knockback. Rivis with the chase with the Righteous Glory gets the slow down, and eventually HKA will take the fight. Fenerbahce trying to answer.
Wrench is in there, and Unified is that wrench.
Stun onto Crash. Here come the rest of the HKA members. Godquai with the knockback, and that's a dead jungler. And now HKA can look for the Baron.
And they're just not expecting Unified to show up in these places with that much damage at this.
Looking for the steal on Orianna as well. Godquai, no flash, no explosive cast, down to 4,000 HP. Fenerbahce.
Baldrin going in.
Here comes Doldrin in from the backline. Nature's Grasp used as well. Frozen.
Tristana.
Tristana so low, but managing to survive. Already the Orianna's dead. HKA lose 1 for 1 in this trade. Kai Wing low as well. Fenerbahce turning it around, and Riris is going to fall as well because Padden is still alive, Zyrene, and Padden is padding that KDA. Riris with the Shield of Duran will lock them up for the time being, but once again, HKA unable to play around the Baron. The blast cone to knock Godquai away.
But now, Japone in trouble. Unified looking for him.
Unified has the red buff. Here's Thorgrim, Padden, and Crash in the pit. Godquai off towards the side as well. Has got that ability to steal.
The crits!
Unified caught out though as Crash jumps onto him already. They've killed the AD carry, and where's the damage? But the other AD carry's down. Now the Lulu's dead as well. 2-1 in favor of HKA, and they will back away for now as they win.
Proxying the wave, so Thaldrin's like, what are you doing? Looks like he's trying to free himself up to roam.
Shockwave hits onto Mission. Crash was knocked back. Unified's going to open up.
Oh, the Lulu!
On a gun. Japone is low. The Unleashed power takes him out. And now Mission's got the first kill. Crash jumped on by Unified. This is going to be a jungler down as Padden tries to see if he can ricochet some boomerangs around, but not going to have the
Looks like they're just going to trade mid-turret for Baron here. They don't want to contest this. Pretty different than the way the last few fights are going, and these guys are low, too.
He won't quite even get the
elemental stacked Drake Elder Dragon for Hong Kong attitude.
That's pretty darn devastating. This Cloud Drake's buffing up. You've got an Inferno.
Sivir has, and we just saw in that last fight, they just have a lot more damage at tankiness.
Shield of Duran is going to taunt up Thorgrin. He's trying to run away. Here come the rest of Fenerbahce.
Trying to catch him out.
Unified does have the flash. They're looking instead for Riris. The Shockwave comes down. Riris with the Shield of Duran gets another taunt. Damage reduction. He's going to knock them back. The Nature's Grasp stuns him up. There's the root as well. Kai Wing seeing if he can get a flank off, but HKA need to. Fenerbahce won it the last time. They're looking to win it once again and take the game against HKA.
Tristana's going mid. They aren't actually committing to this.
Tristana's not there, but the steal from Mission across the walls. Irene, he gets it. Fenerbahce looking for the fight, but Unified is looking for the win. He's going in. He's got the Baron. He's got the minions. Jump to the base. Jump to the Nexus Towers because Unified is going to end the game. That is some Hong Kong attitude for you. Padden trying to stop him. Can he get Unified?
It's the AD carry battle.
Cannot get the Nexus, but here. Well, but it is going to be Galio. Nocti known much more for his tank and utility top laners than for Biko and Pallet. Boxer looking for this dive up towards the top side. Nocti boxing the Shield of Duran.
Oh, Soaz took aggro.
To Soaz. Boxer looking to see if he can get the damage. The piece comes out and Soaz goes down. Good kill for Nocti as here comes Venus. Can he crush the spider under the barrel? Boxer takes a barrel to the face, still has the flash. The Cocoon looking for the flash across the wall, does land it. Big Core engaged on here with the concussive blows.
One more
Reckless
shot.
needs one more shot, but can't quite get there. And now turns it back around. The heal, the kill. Big Koro with another for Young Generation.
The biggest hiding in this bush down bottom. Reckless stepping up. They're going to exploit him.
Of it. There we go. He has to jump across the wall. Chased. Glitter Lance. Ignite.
Wow.
Long shot. The Vietnamese. That turret taking ability.
Yeah.
And can use Rift Herald, but that's scattered, and that Rift Herald should be cancelled out. But Caps goes low. The explosive cast takes him down, and Young Generation used the Rift Herald as a bit of a bait and looked towards mid.
Well, I feel like he didn't know that was going to happen.
Like one minion remains, but here comes Reckless. Nord jumps in, trying to take the tower first. Wild Growth, knock up with the Glacial Fissure. The stun down, and Reckless gets a kill. Nord a little bit over-aggressive for that mid lane tower. You're on a ward, my man, and there comes the explosive cast, knocking back Pallet with the Wild Growth, and Reckless is dead. He just was not aware of the vision from Young Generation.
They're going to try to catch somebody who walks up.
There, they're going to catch out Caps, who flashes away. Nor jumps straight into Cocoon. Jezzes puts up the Unbreakable and tries to shield the rest of the Fnatic lineup. Nor continuing to press forward. Caps is low. Already Jezz is dead. Nor still alive in the front line. Soaz there doesn't have the beast, so he can't nom down on the Young Generation. And the Millennials are winning this battle. They've killed so many industries, and at the moment they are killing Fnatic. Young Generation looking for Broxer. Big Koro gonna face straight into him. The Cocoon hits. Pallet flashes away, and that's who Broxer wanted. Now Broxer knocked airborne. That's a dead jungler, and Young Generation can look straight towards the Baron. About to take Baron away from Fnatic, and Fnatic have something to say about this.
Keep this Cho'Gath out if you're Young Generation.
No feast for him just quite yet.
Almost.
2,000 HP on that Baron. His Jezz is in the front line. Caps off towards the side, trying to steal it. Can't get it. 51 HP, and the Galio secures it. And now Fnatic have to run for the hills because Jezz is going to go down. Young Generation, 8 kills to 2 up. They've been played across the map. Perhaps they've even played themselves because they are investing time into this Baron, and Young Generation are investing time into the base. They're looking for it. 3 members against 2. Venus looking for the steal as well. Knock away. The Buster Shot. Fnatic get the empowered recalls from the Baron, but can they get away from Nocti and Venus? Because at the moment their Nexus towers are falling. Young Generation are looking for the upset of the tournament as they go for the Nexus towers. The backs come out. Null is jumping around. Null could do the Cassadin. He can do the back door. He's looking for it. Is he going to get it against Fnatic? Rox has killed 1. Null, Pallet, Nocti. Young Generation get the win against Fnatic.
No tiebreaker. Young Generation are the number 2 team out of the group. The Echo into the Syndra. Echo had received some buffs.
It's been easier elimination match in a couple of days. Kind of corruption into Hook. Kawing's going to land it. Pattern knocked back with the explosive cast. What a superb combo. But Pattern with the barrier flash isn't going to quite be able to get away. Unified flashes in for the kill.
A fantastic. It's going to be a smite fight.
Thordrin might have been thought he was a little bit closer.
This is what?
As you say, the knockback, but the smite goes down. Crash secures it, dies straight away. Fenerbahce valuing the Mountain Drake more than their junglers.
That was throwing the ulti as well.
Chain of corruption, there's the root. Wild God comes out at the start, but Pattern caught out, taken down, Kawing with the ultimate secures another kill for HKA. We're making with that push forward. He's going to go straight into Godquai. Kawing, the knockback static field, he does survive. Chain of corruption lands though, they're not quite going to get the kill onto him. And meanwhile, the Nature's Grass is going to come out looking for the flank because Frozen is fighting Mission down towards the bottom side of this. Nature's Grass lands, but only on towards Godquai. He's knocked back. The body slam
Echo got him away. Echo's
Echo
flanking.
has got the Cinder away, and now the flank comes out. Pattern jumping in, jumping forward onto Unified, a kill onto the Lulu, but here comes Frozen, and this is the mid laner that needed to carry Fenerbahce, the pick that was left for him, the counter pick of this Echo. A great scat of the week for Mission, but Frozen is not done. He freezes Kaiwing in place, execute to the tower. Crash has now gone the other way, and here comes the shielded Duran from Riz to try and keep himself alive as well. He cannot hear his entrance, as you say, because there's no one in range, so he's just trying to delay for as long as possible. Good Justice punch into the flash. Crash with the chase. Crash still going. He can use that bush, of course, for the movement speed. Riz realizes it, and Crash in the top lane, and he got a couple of waves. Another route. Chain into Hook, into knockback. Explosive cask, explosive kill. Explosive early game here from Hong Kong Attitude.
I mean, sure, you have flash, you have barrier, you have ulti. It doesn't matter. Patton's just going to get rocked.
But Fenerbahce can still play around this mid lane. The Nature's Grasp onto Mission does have the flash, but realizes there's nowhere to go. Once again, Thordrin, the flank, of course, doesn't have that ultimate. Still on cooldown. The engagement got quite the knockback, and they're looking through Jabone. They take him down. Pattern with the kickback. Frozen trying to get on the backside of HKA as Crash pounds down from the side, but they cannot get the damage in. Nature's Grasp in. They know Rivis is on the other side of the map. Does have the teleport. Looking for the hero's entrance as well. The knockback onto Frozen as he jumps in, and there's Thordrin going low. The damage down onto that tree is monumental, and the unleashed power takes him down. Yelling Timber, HKA, kill at the top. Grass comes out. Godquai forced off towards the side. Kawing is going to get caught by that, and Thordrin doesn't want the Blitzcrank, wants Unified instead. Goes in. Here's the hero's entrance. Kawing flashes out. Explosive cast, not enough. Frozen doing work, but here comes the damage as Crash gets locked out at the backside. Rivis in the front line. The stun lands, but Fenerbahce having to run for the heals as Pattern jumps the wall, and HKA have killed the tank. Paolo conversions down. Knows Rivis doesn't have the shielded Duran. It's now back up as he jumps in. Does land the taunt. Godquai there as well with Kawing, and there comes the static field. The Zonya's used by Frozen. He does not have the Chrono Bake. He's trying to get out. Flashes the wall, and actually Mission just died to Pattern. He was caught out from the rest of his team, and now Frozen has the ult as well. Paolo conversions is going to come out. He's going to jump back. There we go. Double kill as he jumps all the way in. The teleport coming out already, but Frozen's dead now. Unified goes down as he takes out Crash. Unified somehow survives. It's up to Pattern. He's on the back line. He's going to jump forward. I can sense it. Do it, Pattern. Be a man as he jumps all the way onto Godquai. The Righteous Glory slow comes out, and Fenerbahce are turning this one all the way back around the Nature's Grasp. Has the hero's entrance. Knocked back. Frozen jumps into Mission. The Paolo conversions comes out as well in the hero's entrance, but the spear from downtown kills Mission, and now Fenerbahce are looking for the fight. Unified down. 2 kills already, and Fenerbahce can jump forward. You can see Pattern can taste it. You can see Frozen can taste it, and you can see HKA taste the face of Fenerbahce. They're going to lose 4 members, and Fenerbahce are going to go for the Baron.
They're going to go on the Baron. It's only Godquai alive. Frozen is a god. That setup with the parallel convergence and then the ultimate afterwards. We were talking about this Tristana was just getting destroyed. Hold on, no. Oh my
he
God.
survives, though. That could be huge because the hero's edge will come down.
didn't
Frozen's
get it.
dead. That's a little bit of magic in the Hong Kong attitude of the Hong Kong assassins as they have killed Frozen and Crash. Thaldrin now in the wrong place. Unified just unleashing hell upon Thaldrin, and Thaldrin has to flash away, but you don't get away from HKA as they take 3 kills in the mid lane.
And on the opposite,
4,000 HP on that Elder
Godquai
Drift. The
away.
steal from Godquai perhaps could happen, but he's going to actually back away from this. HKA decide they do not want this fight. The Elder Drake will go down, and Fenerbahce with their second big objective of the game.
5,000. It goes down so fast with the double mountain.
Frozen TP's in. Here's the Nature's Grasp.
Crash
jumps
in.
in. He steals the Batman, and now HKA need to win this fight because otherwise they have lost the game. Hong Kong attitude looking for the kill. Thaldrin a 4-man stun though with the power convergence. Frozen's in the front line. Thaldrin still tanking stuff up. Here comes Patton jumping in from the side. Kawing has to run away. Jumps in. Frozen has to jump out. Thaldrin is there though, and Unified
Wild
is dead.
turkey.
And now it's all on Patton. He manages to secure 2. That's 3 for him, and that is gonna be the #1 resistances. Patton is gonna pound down on it. 18 seconds on the next member of HKA. Thaldrin's so tanky, will be able to tank it up, and now it looks like Fenerbahce should be able to close this out. The first seed is gonna be theirs. They're gonna go through to the elimination matches with an ace, with a victory over HKA. Fenerbahce, welcome to the Big Boys Club.
#1 seed, another upset over HKA, saying it wasn't a fluke. We're just close, but we're a little bit better.